Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The last one of Heather's catch-up before we are officially fully caught up to where Micah is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Anatomy Park. So, Heather, you heard the whole thing. It's like, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I have heard it.
Okay, so you haven't seen Jurassic Park, but you know of that saying.
No, that probably needs to be a very soon Heather hasn't seen, huh?
Not really. This doesn't really give anything away.
Yeah, but I meant like Jurassic Park anyway. I need to see it pretty soon.
Yeah, Jurassic Park's a good one.
The first one's a classic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, but you would like Jurassic World because it's got
Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, what you could do is you could actually skip. Yeah, actually, because there's nothing really imperative in 2 or 3 that really relates to Jurassic World.
So we could just watch Jurassic Park and Jurassic World.
Yeah, Jurassic World directly related itself to the first one. I mean.
Okay.
So we'll have to see. All right, we'll have to see those. That's a Heather hasn't seen, aka Masterpiece Theater.
I have Jurassic World upstairs.
You have it and you've not seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, it's standalone. You could watch it. It's not really gonna hurt anything.
Well, I think it helps a lot if you've seen the first one.
I mean, there are little things you can appreciate, but it's enough time has gone by. I mean, like what was it, like 20?
If I watch Jurassic World before Jurassic Park, we're gonna hear it.
Yeah, that's true. Comment section. Chronology matters. Yeah. Sure.
I agree. I'm gonna watch the first one first.
I played Skyrim before I played Morrowind Oblivion.
I mean, same.
You monster.
Okay.
Just joking. All right, so Rick and Morty, Anatomy Park. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
On the Christmas. Jerry, you are really giving it to this ham.
I do like ham.
Oh, I love ham.
Merry
That's my favorite.
Christmas.
Especially
Hello.
holiday ham.
My parents are coming
Holiday
over
ham,
for
for
the
some
first
reason,
time in
tastes
years.
delicious.
Can we stow the gadgets and look alive?
Alive for your parents?
This holiday is about humanity.
You know, I thought it was about being born half god or something.
Okay, whatever. All electronic items are going in the stocking.
Oh, wait,
now.
Don't look at me.
Dad, I'm not giving you.
Down, Jerry. This is Ruben, an old friend.
Pearl Harbor.
I check in on him once a year and give him a little medical evaluation.
Yeah,
Pearl Harbor.
It is. I don't get it.
Don't worry about your Christmas, Jerry. I'll be with Ruben in my workshop while you guys are having another day
Vietnam.
in the proverbial paradise.
Huh. You think you know a guy.
Hey, Dad, where's Morty?
He's busy.
Is anyone else
Where am
thinking
I?
about that
Depending on
episode
my
of the
aim,
Magic
you
School
should be
Bus?
just south of
Oh,
the
God, yeah.
Entrance to what? Welcome,
Or Muppet
Morty.
Babies.
Welcome.
Oh,
to
yeah, where they
Anatomy
ran into the
Park.
white blood cell.
It's really scary in here, Rick. Liver's under maintenance. Ruben's seen some rough years, Morty. Don't judge. You don't agree to have a theme park built inside you if your life's going great.
That's true.
Oh, Rick! It's a monster! No, Morty. The only monster here is alcoholism. That is an animatronic werewolf.
Now I'm thinking of Among the Sleep.
Answer me.
What's your name?
My name is...
Oh man.
Ruben's got tuberculosis. Oh, great work, Morty. Okay, I'll just cure it and then... Okay, well, I can't cure death. This is bad, Morty. You're trapped in a dead man. Listen, if the situation keeps darkening, do yourself a
trapped
favor.
in a dead man.
Pop by Pirates of the Pancreas. What is that horrible smell?
You mean the Panda Express? Kidding. I'm kidding. The body is beginning to constrict and
Shots fired.
we're inside a corpse, my boy.
It's funnier if you know that I've eaten there like 7 times in the last 3 weeks.
The digestive tract is the evacuation route.
I'd have to go there right now if I didn't have
Keep your
pizza.
eye on Annie. She was written up
I'm sorry,
several
pizza.
times by her manager at the...
I'll take the highest bidder. Al-Qaeda, North Korea, Republicans, Shriners, balding men that work out, people on the internet that are only turned on by cartoons of Japanese teenagers. Anything is better than working for you. You pompous, negligent, iTunes gift card as a
Hello.
holiday bonus giving.
Shots fired.
What's up, YouTube?
What's up, otakus?
Knife you.
My foot is stuck. No! It's okay.
Turn it to the
It's
side.
Okay. Just go.
Ankle.
Tell my family
Does
I
this
love
have
them.
anything
They
to
may
do
be
with
hard
Jurassic
find, my
Park?
wife
'Cause
kept
if
her
it
last
ends
name,
like
she made
this-
the kids take it too, so I don't know. You can go.
I can assure you Jurassic Park does not end like that.
No.
Let me ask
a
you
gigantic
question,
shit dam just like
Where's the anger
collapsing
coming
and
from, man?
From
killing
Summer
people?
being a total bitch? Come here right now.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Ethan. I love you.
I love you so much.
Oh, with the leg and everything.
You did it again, Cubby. Come here.
No!
My story begins during the dot-com crash in the early 90s.
You can put your fingers wherever you want.
Morty, you want to put it on mute or something? I'm trying to concentrate. Not now, Jerry. I've got much smaller fish to fry.
I wanted to say I'm sorry I ever judged you. Right now, you're my sanest relative.
Relative size. Jerry, hand me a scalpel and a bundle of dynamite. Morty, can you get to the left nipple?
Are you kidding? I'm hoping I can get to both of them, Rick.
No, Morty, I'm talking about Ruben's left nipple.
We need to get to the left nipple.
Would you like to ride the bone train?
Why are you doing this bit? We're gonna die. Let's go.
Well, I can see you're busy. Merry Christmas, Rick.
Oh,
God. Great.
There's no autopilot. One of us will have to stay here and operate it manually.
Well...
No, you're right. It was a dick move for me to even pause like that. This is all my fault. You go on.
Reports from all over
my
the
gosh.
country have been coming in about what appears to be a giant naked man over the continental United States.
Giant feet, even relative to the giant man's size. And you know what they say about that.
Well, if the old adage
Big
is
feet,
true,
big socks.
one can only wonder what's going down in the Rocky Mountains.
What's that you see on the horizon?
Whoa! It's hepatitis C!
Aw.
Wait, did we have some sort of relationship with him?
I think they're just like that. I think they're just good guys.
Oh, huh.
Where's Dr. Blue?
Unless
Sorry,
there's
Rick,
too
but
many of them.
He's dead.
God damn
Then
it,
it's
Morty,
bad.
I ask you to do one thing.
Jerry doesn't know what he's missing.
He'll come
All
around,
right.
Beth.
Who wants to play
Christmas is a
some
special
Slayer?
time. It has funny ways of bringing families together.
I don't know, Jacob. Jerry got an invitation to...
The giant naked sky Santa has exploded. Blood
This
and
is
chunks
on
of
Guitar Hero
viscera
3.
are raining
Yes, it
down
is.
on the country.
I love
Everything
Slayer.
should be fine.
Oh, unbelievable. We got a bunch of robot computer people sitting around with their faces stuffed into computer screens. Do you guys realize that Christ was born today? Jesus Christ, our Savior, was born today. Are you people even human?
Don't look
What
at
kind
me.
of Christmas is this?
Okay. So now we are all caught up for Heather.
Yep.
So don't worry, Jurassic Park is nothing like that. I assure you. I assure you it is nothing like that.
I don't think there's anything ever made by humans that could be like that.
Like this?
Yeah, pretty much just stands on a hill alone.
It's weird.
It's weird.
You see, this is actually Doug Walker, the Nostalgia Critic, came up with a video a while back. Is weird the new cool? Because you think about it.
That's why people subscribe to us.
Yeah, think about that. Well, think about it. Like shows like BoJack Horseman, shows like Adventure Time, shows like My Little Pony, for God's sakes. Shows like this, shows like...
Tate, are you a brony?
No.
I haven't seen any of the shows you mentioned, so...
That's fine. Well, you've seen a bit of this.
Well, yeah. Obviously. I mean, they know that.
What's Rick and Morty? I've never seen that.
It's some show some guys are crazy about. I think it's because of a sauce.
Oh, yeah, the teriyaki sauce.
It's Szechuan sauce. Don't you forget it. Heather, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, I fucking hate that.
I just want to say, I'll stop.
Every time he's trying to get out a sentence, and it's because I'm so, like, fast-paced with things. When he's trying to talk, it kind of hurts me sometimes. I'm just sitting here like, get it fucking out.
Well, later on, he, like, the stammering stops. He actually becomes a lot more coherent with his speeches.
Apparently that was an issue that a lot of people had.
Yeah, with the first season especially. And they stop. Mainly in the second season. Like,
I don't know why, but I'm sitting here like, spit out your words. Let's go.
Don't literally spit out your words, because he might just barf them out. So, from these 3 episodes, would you say that you're enjoying this more than you did Cowboy Bebop?
I mean, if I had a gun to my head and someone said Cowboy Bebop or Rick and Morty.
I start to say that's a dangerous question on the internet.
You have to watch one or the other, or I will shoot you. I would pick Rick and Morty. But I wouldn't, if someone was like, would you rather watch Rick and Morty or Pokemon Indigo League? I would definitely go with Pokemon Indigo League.
Really?
You say that like that's a surprise.
I respect it.
No, I respect it too. It's just...
I'd rather watch Max and Ruby, to be honest.
You'd rather watch what?
Max and Ruby?
What's Max and Ruby?
Oh, you guys are too old for my reference. I'm normally too young for your reference.
No, it's just a show that you've seen, and...
Oh, no, it's a kid's show, so it came out when you guys were no longer, I guess, that young. It's the bunnies. The older sister bunny and the little brother bunny, and they go on adventures.
Like Tiny
Toons? I remember something akin to that, but I didn't remember the name of the show. Max and Ruby. I'll have to not check that out.
But yeah, it's all right. I mean...
You've gotten some good laughs out of it. You've laughed more at this than I think you've laughed at most things, actually.
I guess.
I think you're finding that you're kind of hating yourself for semi-liking this show.
I don't feel attached to it or anything. Like, if we stopped watching it right now, I never saw an episode, I would not care or think about it. But I'm definitely okay with, like, sitting here and watching it.
I was going to say, because this fits your MO about shows. Like, you're more into shows that just tell, like, that just tell stories instead of, like, having a massive overarching plot.
Yeah. But I also like for there to be things that make me feel sad, and it's more of a feel-good show.
This is a feel-good show?
I think so.
What? Okay, what drugs are you on, and who can I ever recommend to never take them?
Huh.
I take Wellbutrin, Vistaril, Seroquel, Lisinopril, Plaquenil, Gabapentin, and I did stop taking the methotrexate injections. I also take Xanaflex, as needed.
I didn't hear Wellbutrin in there.
I said Wellbutrin.
Oh,
I think that was the first thing I said.
Oh, okay.
But I don't take all of those because they're all prescribed. I just don't end up taking them. I take all of the mental health ones and the muscle relaxers so that I'm not crying. But other than that, I don't take my medication like I should. To be fair, it's too many medications.
I will say this.
They should be able to formulate all of the medications you need into one pill. So that you could just go to the pharmacy and get a daily pill.
Yeah. And you know what else? You know what else they should be able to do? Cure every ailment so that no one ever has to suffer from an ailment ever again. I mean, if you're living in a dream world.
That would require them to actually, study things that are important.
Here's the thing, Heather. Overall, we're never going to cure all the diseases because the very moment we almost figure out a cure for something, it's going to evolve to survive. That's, I mean, a virus itself is alive, and it's going to do its damnedest to stay alive. And if that means, like, breaking its own code down and reshaping itself into a more efficient killer, it'll do that.
I guess it just really bugs me and baffles me that we still don't know how to screen with certainty if someone even has depression or a mental illness.
Heather, we
don't understand. We have ideas of, but we don't understand 100% what even causes autoimmune diseases or how to treat them. So we just use chemo to kill the immune system so it can't attack itself because we literally just don't know what else to do.
Heather, we don't know how to cure the common cold.
Well, that's not...
We don't know how...
They don't think that's important enough to study.
We also, as long as we've lived on this planet, we know about maybe 15 to 20% about our own oceans. I mean, trying to figure out the human brain and the human body is a very complex thing because there are 7.5 billion examples of it all throughout the world, and every single one of them is different.
Right, but I'm just saying we have a blood test technically, but we don't have an accurate blood test to measure the levels of neurotransmitters. We have no sort of test to measure neurotransmitters.
We kind of do.
We have one, actually. It's just not accurate.
Well, yeah. Brain scan, like CAT scans and everything.
I've never had... Like, they don't use that.
Depends on what... Like, most of the time they use it to judge if you've got a concussion or if you got something, you know, something... Well, at least, like, a deep tissue concussion.
Right.
Like, if you've got, like, a very... Or, like, if you have an unstable bleed in your brain, they, like, go in there and try and find... Or if you have, like, a... I mean, there's a lot of tests. It's just they're very expensive right now.
I mean, I would pay money if they had a test to tell me if I was mentally ill and what I was mentally ill with. I'd pay whatever it took.
Heather, I think we're all mentally ill in our own way.
I know a guy that sincerely, it scared me. He said that he can't remember a time he's ever really been depressed. And I said, so you've never wanted to kill yourself once in your life. Never one time have you wanted to kill yourself. And he hasn't. And I just can't imagine never in my 22 years, not even once, wanting to kill myself.
And I couldn't imagine in my entire 30-year life that I'd run into somebody that didn't like Cowboy Bebop. And lo and behold, I have found one.
And I've run into someone that believes it's butter.
So, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we go all over the place with these, and I apologize. Actually, I don't apologize. We do what we want. And if you are watching this on Patreon, if you're watching the full version of this, we appreciate your support wholeheartedly. We cannot thank you enough. And if you want to see more of this lady over here and her awesome antics, I guess we could call them that.
He went from awesome lady to lady.
You kept, like, rebuffing him every time he said it.
No, that's why it's funny.
I mean, it's like, you know, when taking Snowball and sticking his nose in his pee-pee on the carpet.
Call me,
he stops
just
after a
call
while
me
when you're mean to him.
If you want to see more of that thing over there.
Then just stay tuned to this channel and to our Patreon and our Discord. I mean, somebody submitted fan art the other day of you, and it was actually pretty epic.
Of me?
Yes. Actually, let me see if I can find it.
We get a lot of Micah fan art.
Too much Micah fan art.
Oh, I've heard. Those are some huge eyes.
It's anime version of Micah with a sword. Oh God! Oh, this is nightmare fuel. It's my face.
Oh no! I know that.
It's
I understand
Nate's
that.
face photoshopped onto Ben, Jacob, and Carly.
Yeah, I'm liking it. Keep it up, Nameless. And if you have fan art that you want to submit of us or anything, really, I mean, feel free to go to our Discord and share your thoughts and everything. If you think we suck, okay. So yeah, that's a whole thing. And well, thank you all for tuning in. This was Rick and Morty, Season 1, Episode 3, Anatomy Park. And until next time, we will see you later. Peace out.